being woken up by the Holy Spirit in the middle of the night to pray for this man. And meanwhile, we don't really speak. It was frustrating. So I had gone to God and been like, I need you to release this from me or reveal to me what this man's purpose is in my life. I was fasting at that time. So for 40 days, I did not speak to any men unless they were family, of course. I didn't speak to any men, whether you were just a friend or whatever. I just needed clarity. I needed to silence all of those distractions. So anyone that might have had interest in me, I just cut them off. I really needed to reconnect with the Lord and draw close to him and get some answers about why this man was still coming up in my life, because it was really frustrating me. On day 38, I believe, of that 40 days, that is when God showed me in a dream. Again, we were not speaking. So I was like, okay, God, I don't know if this is you or this is just my mind wanting this to happen. If it is you, I need you to show me the dream again. And the Lord showed me that same exact dream 3 times in 3 consecutive nights. And then on the third was a Sunday morning, I wake up and I go to church and he's sitting 2 rows in front of me. At that point, I had received all the confirmation that I needed. And I was like, okay, God, I know this is you. When I had that dream, I did not tell anybody. I wrote it down in my journal because I wanted to document the date, July 25th, 2015. I'll never forget it. I wrote it down and I took it straight to the Lord, and he confirmed it to me by showing me the dream 2 more times. And I never told Festus. So when the proposal happened, he never knew. The dream was our engagement party. And you know how some dreams, there's a lot of like symbolism and you're like flying in the air, you're doing this. This was very real. Like I woke up feeling like I had just left my engagement party. It was a very like, I know now, prophetic dream. I remember the people who stood up and were giving toasts to us and all of that. Fast forward, when he actually did propose, he put together a gathering right afterwards where we got together on the same day of him asking me to marry him.
That night.
And that night, we're at this lounge with a bunch of my friends and the exact people from my dream who got up and toasted in my dream saying, it's so amazing to see this happening. We've been here throughout the whole journey, talking about what a testimony it was to them. Everything, word for word, played out. And so after that is when I told him.
That's when I found out. Because, yeah, I didn't know anything about it. Because think about it. If I knew about that dream, for one thing, it would be very scary. I'd probably think you're crazy because I don't think I was even in the mindset of thinking about marriage. No, it was a very quick shift for me to go from dating to marriage. That was God. But if you would have told me that, we weren't even dating yet, right?
We were hardly speaking when I had the dreams.
You know, God said that I'm your wife. Yeah, I'd probably be like, yeah, she's crazy. And any praying that I was doing for that, I probably would hold back on it.
Yeah.
So I would not share your dream with somebody if you think that they're your spouse.
Because God revealed it to me, and it was a whole 8 months before he revealed to Festus.